Andrew, I'm in your house. You're not home, but I'm making my blog video while you're at church. But I have something to tell you. You have an infestation in your house and in your yard of spacemen. Kara helped. It was my idea though. Don't blame her too much. She helped. But you have orange spacemen and white spacemen and Hubble telescopes and Apollo units and Gemini capsules and Saturn V shuttles and space stations and a monkey in a spacesuit. All through your house and yard. So, have fun. News. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. Things that you can do by yourself and the end of the swing out and stuff like that. I love that. I love doing that. You know, you dance with me. I do all sorts of weird things. And one of the best ways to learn how to improvise while partner dancing is to improvise by yourself, because even though you're dancing with a partner, you're still dancing with yourself. So I really enjoyed that, and I will possibly think of some fun moves to work on with you. But that connects to what I want to do with my blog post. So my blog today is going to just be story time. I want to tell you a story that I think you've heard already, but it happened while we were in New Orleans during Florida Lindy. I had a dance, a wonderful dance with a trombone player. And it was while he was playing, because I was solo dancing, and I loved the way he was playing. He was the player for the Smokin' Time Jazz Band. And it was when you went off to do blues dancing, and Josh and I were like, ooh, Smokin' Time Jazz Band. So we went back to the main stage. And the trombone player for the Smokin' Time Jazz Band is phenomenal. Of course, all their musicians are phenomenal. But what happened was, I was dancing to him. I was dancing to the trombone. And it was so much fun, because what happened, he noticed that I was dancing to the trombone. And it was so awesome, because he was good enough to play to what I was doing, to keep up with the rest of the instruments, and to create things for me to do. It was so much fun. You know, you didn't know if he played it and I did it, or if I did it and he played it. And it was so much fun, because we had eye contact, and I was just watching him, and he was watching me, and it was the most fun in a solo dance I've ever had, because I was dancing to a live musician, a particular live musician, and he was paying attention to me and playing off of what I did, and I was playing off of what he did, and it was just so much fun. I loved it. It was a dance moment, the best dance moment. I love those. It will go in my bucket of favorite dance moments in my life. And whenever I was getting my minor in dance at University of Memphis, I took an improv class. It was one of the first upper division dance classes that I took. And we had a musician in that class that would play, he played weird instruments. Sometimes he played the piano, but it was usually some kind of African drum or Asian gong or all sorts of just really funky instruments. And he'd just play them and make noise. And he would watch us dancing, because sometimes it would be a group improv, or sometimes it would be a solo improv where you just danced and you did whatever you wanted. And you would start in silence. Just whatever movement came to your mind. No music to cue you. And then he would start playing. And he was watching you. And you just kept dancing to the movement that was coming out of your brain, coming out of your heart. And he played music to go with it. And it was so cool. And then sometimes he would play music and you'd listen to it, and then you would dance to it. And it was never normal music. I was a swing dancer already at the time, and so I was functional to improv to solo music that had or to jazz music that had a 4/4 rhythm and things that I knew how to Charleston to, or all sorts of fun stuff, but this was just weird. But it was a really cool experience, and I enjoyed it a lot. But then this dance in New Orleans was like both. It had what I knew to do Charleston, to do solo jazz, but it also had that aspect of whatever came next was from both of us, and it was so awesome. So I want to tell you that story. That's my blog story for today, just telling you about my awesome experience of dancing with a musician while the musician was playing. And to anybody watching, Smokin' Time Jazz Band, they're a band in New Orleans, and they are awesome to dance to. I think you can probably find them on Bandcamp and buy their albums, but I'm not sure.